right, folks, last night on Roland Martin Unfiltered, I talked to the mayor of Dolton, Illinois, in an exclusive interview about a variety of allegations against her. She's got national attention, a lot of critics out there with regards to how she's operated as the mayor of Dolton as well as the supervisor of Thornton Township. One of the issues we talked about was this charity, Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. Here's what I first asked her about the foundation. You have a charity that, from the Attorney General's office, I understand they sent a cease and desist letter to your foundation?
I don't know nothing about that. I'm not crazy. I'm not
You have
deranged.
Tiffany Henyard Cares, your foundation. So the Attorney General's office hasn't reached out to you regarding your foundation?
So I want to set the record straight. I don't have a foundation. I am a supporter of anybody that's struggling with cancer. My mom had breast cancer, and I'm always push anybody that has that. If someone uses my name to push their charity, or if you say this is Tiffany T-shirt, people gonna buy it. Because right now, consider what? Clickbait. People make money off of my name by views. So you just say my name.
You say you don't have a foundation.
I do not. And that's why I tell everybody, go do your research. I'm not on anything.
Quite clever. So I'm gonna open up a foundation. It's called Jay-Z Wants to Help. And he won't be on it either. It'll be a bunch of people he doesn't know. And we're gonna raise a bunch of money and we're gonna get some stuff done. I mean, since that's okay to use other people's names, you know, you're marching in the street, his name literally after you, Tiffany Cares. But you know, I'm not making no money off you, baby girl. As you could tell, I'm far from monetized. But you know, we just want to get the truth out there. We want to start a conversation. No harm, no foul. But let's go ahead and roll into the next clip. No pun intended. Run it.
Okay. I followed that up a little bit later in the interview with this. I'd asked you before we went to the break. I talked about again this charity and the Illinois Attorney General's office. This is from CBS affiliate there. Says that the accusation comes at the same time the Illinois Attorney General's office told Henyard's charity multiple times in recent months to stop improperly soliciting donations because it had not registered with the state as required by law. And you said that's not your charity. Correct. Okay. So were you ever? So show the video here. I'm trying to understand this here. So this is a video of you marching with the charity. So what is this?
So what they're not telling you is we literally walked to Springfield to create a bill to help anybody that suffered from cancer, whether it's the village of Dolton, Thornton Township, and then I increased it to the state of Illinois. And that bill will help people by giving them $10,000. And that's a bill that we actually are initiating, and we're still working on it. When I went through the Republican states, the Republican areas, we didn't have any issue. Everybody was on board because everybody is suffering from cancer or knows someone that passed or is actually going through it. So that was the whole purpose of the walk, to basically bring awareness and bring people together. That's what the whole purpose of it is.
But if you had, so there were folks with signs saying Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. Who was that?
What do you mean? It's everybody. Everybody was there.
No. What I'm saying is, what is the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation? You said it's not affiliated with you at all.
Correct.
Well, what is it?
So someone made up a foundation. They named it after me, and they like my work that I do in the community, and it's called Tiffany Henyard Cares. So we all went.
But they weren't registered. Have you contacted them and told them you can't use my name improperly?
Well, my lawyer's handling a lot of that stuff, so all I can tell you is that I'm not the one on anything. That's the only thing I can tell you right now. So I'm just trying to answer to the best
So you're saying there's a foundation that's not registered, but it has nothing to do with you?
Correct. That's true.
Okay.
That's
so
true.
You're not aware of any of the work that they've done, money that they've raised, anything along those lines?
Correct.
Okay.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard for president 2024, you hear me? I mean, the way she beautifully answered that question with deflection and a sprinkle of a little spin artist, you know, she could definitely be a president. But she could be telling the truth. She just wanted to support a foundation that someone created in her name, you know. So let's dive a little deeper into this segment. Run it.
Okay. So she said in the interview The foundation was not hers. This is from a council meeting.
I'm doing that I'm really, really big on, that's dear to my heart, is I'm real big on a cancer foundation. I have created Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, and what that entails is helping everybody within the 17 municipalities with services, such as well services and resources, such as if you need help paying for chemo, radiation, your medicine, your wigs, your prosthetic, your breasts, things of that nature, even helping you with housing. Because I know firsthand how that feels to just not have help when my mom had breast cancer. So I want to make sure that I put that out there to the public and to everybody, that it goes to any 17 municipality. You cannot live in Chicago to benefit from this foundation. It's strictly for people that live in the 17 communities. We are doing a cancer walk October 4th. And how this room was filled, I will hope you guys will come out for that cause. We will start right at Food for Less parking lot, and we will walk west going across the Unity Bridge, and we will walk 15 miles. So anybody that's up for the challenge or that feel they can make it, please show up. You can walk, ride, or drive. And yes, we got bikes. We have motorcycle clubs. We have all kinds of people that is joining us in this movement because you never know when you need this resource as well. So always be about the cause. Last but not least, even though I know we got another meeting, the kids' Halloween dance party will be Sunday, October.
Oh, love. She literally just stated that she created Tiffany Henyard Cares. But I wish she would have just did this the right way, because it is a great cause, you know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and hear what Brother Martin has to say after seeing this new footage. Let's get this fixed.
So she says, I have created the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. We pulled the article of incorporation. Pull it up. Now, when I asked her about this, she said, someone made up a foundation. Okay, someone. Here's the problem. The registered agent of the foundation is a Keith Freeman. Keith Freeman works for the city of Dalton. If you look at the boards of the directors, there are 5 people. Kamal Woods, Pamela Earhart, Carmen Carlisle, William Moore, Cheryl Schranz, S-C-H-R-A-N-Z. Earlier today, I sent emails to Carmen Carlisle, who is listed as an assistant to Mayor Henyard for the city of Dalton. I sent an email to William Moore, who's listed as head of housing for the city of Dalton. So now I'm confused. Then I pulled additional information. Cheryl Schranz apparently is a vendor of the city of Dalton, and she has the tow yard contract for the city of Dalton. Again, this is where I'm confused. So I also sent an email to James Farrell, who is the head of communications for the city of Dalton, asking, are Dalton city employees listed below involved in the Henyard Cares Foundation board? No response. Moore didn't respond. Carlisle didn't respond. Keith Freeman didn't respond. I did send an email with these questions to the PR staff for Mayor Henyard, and pull up their response, please. This is a statement attributed to Mayor Henyard. Pull it up. I recognize there are questions surrounding my association with the Tiffany Cares Foundation. Allow me to clarify. While the foundation's purpose deeply resonates with me due to personal experiences witnessing my mother's battle with cancer, I want to emphasize that I have never held a position on its board, nor am I involved in its daily operations. My connection stems from a sincere dedication to serving my community, particularly those confronting similar challenges. It's important to note that while my likeness is being used for the cause, I am not in an authority or operative position within the organization. My commitment remains steadfast to residents of Illinois and my mission to advocate for their health and wellness. But here's what I'm trying to understand. The mayor says, I'm not involved in his operation. I have no position. According to the Articles of Incorporation, she's correct. But the 5 people who are involved, 3 of them work for her, possibly 4. One person is alleged to be in a romantic relationship. I'm trying to confirm or deny. One of the 5 is a vendor with the city. So here's a foundation that the state attorney general's office has ordered them to stop accepting funds. But here's part of also the problem. Mayor Henyard participated in a vote that provided money to the foundation. Do we have that video? So that happened. So how do you then say, in a meeting, I have created a foundation, and in the same meeting, you are describing what the foundation is going to do?
Oh, wow. 5 of the employees, 3 to 4 of them work for you. 1 is a vendor of the city, and they're saying the other one allegedly you're romantic with. This is getting messy, Tiff. I'll be honest with you. I do feel your pain. But the people are talking, so we must talk as well. And again, the people just want clarity, you know. It seems as if the question is not being answered in totality. You know, as if someone created a foundation that you were unaware of, but you spoke about creating it and you went marching for it. So, you know, again, the people just need clarity. And we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this next footage. Let's go.
So here's the problem that has not been clarified by Mayor Henyard. And I did respond to her people. And I said, this statement does not, first of all, the email that I sent, I said, I have some additional questions regarding the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. I laid out, and I said, my understanding is that Keith Freeman is the Dalton Village manager. Does Henyard have a personal relationship with Keith Woods? Is Pamela Earhart her assistant? Is Carmen Carlisle a trustee of Thornton Township? Is William Moore the housing director at Dalton? Is Cheryl Schranz a vendor with Dalton and is the official tow yard? I said, now last night, Mayor Henyard said she wasn't aware of who was behind the foundation. How can that be the case with all of these connections? Please provide me an answer. We will be doing this story tonight at 6 p.m. They responded. And I responded. This statement does not answer the questions I posed. Was Mayor Henyard aware that Dalton and Thornton Township employees created and oversaw this charity? Why did she say she was not aware who was behind this charity when every person has a tie to her? Why would she allow a charity to use her name, image, and likeness, but she have no involvement with it? She has voted for monies to be sent to the charity. The charity has used Dalton City services. She has promoted the charity on her social media, personal pages, and in meetings. So these are the type of questions that raise doubts in the minds of people regarding the veracity of Mayor Henyard. It also raises some fundamental conflicts of interest. If you are the mayor of Dalton and the village manager is a subordinate of yours, how is he the agent of a nonprofit that bears your name? That's one. How do you have a housing director who's an employee of Dalton, which means that they work for you, the mayor, but they are a board member of a charity that bears your name? Third, how can you have a vendor who does business with the city, a member of the board of a charity that bears your name? All of this speaks to conflicts of interest that must be addressed. It is not simply to say, oh, I got no involvement. Respectfully, Mayor, you do. Because if you voted to send funds to the charity, that's involvement. Second, I don't care who you are. I don't know of anybody that will allow a charity to use their name, likeness, and image, and then that person promotes them everywhere, and they have no involvement. This is simply one of the issues that people have raised that deserve to be properly answered.
I concur. I would honestly sit down with some of the trustees of the board and get their side of the story, you feel me? Because you can keep asking the same questions. She's going to give you the same PR, politically correct, dodgy answers. And it's the truth. She's not on the foundation. But was she aware of it? You know, she stated she created it. She did go out there in March. You know, so people just need that clarity. But thank you so much for tuning in. I would suggest that you finish watching the video at Roland Martin. His YouTube is on fire right now. So definitely check out the whole video in totality. And I do want to thank you for joining me here at News Junkies. If you can, please like, share, subscribe, notification bell as well. Until the next time, peace and bless.